Hi, my name is Addie Douglas. Thanks for being here. This is my YouTube channel. My channel is to help cultivate space for creative and intentional living. This can include motherhood, lifestyle, life in ministry, hobbies, all of the things that just make up life. So I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. If you want to follow along on my YouTube channel journey, please hit like, subscribe. I'd love to have you be a part of this community. I realize if you're later in the video, I realize I somehow deleted my original intro video. So this is the new one, and that's why I'm wearing a different outfit than I was at that time.
A few quick facts about me. First, I love being creative. I've always had a million hobbies. So I was like, what's a way that I can have a space where I can kind of share some of those hobbies with others and have a way to document my progress in my various interests and also just have a space where I can kind of combine all of them. So some of my favorite hobbies include sewing, knitting, really many of like the textile arts. I've discovered that's probably where my interest lies mostly right now for like hobby is things in like textile arts. So again, sewing, knitting, quilting, a little bit. I haven't dived into that too much, but photography as well. Photography is a really important hobby to me. Even sometimes a side hustle. I do try to book shoots on the side here and there. I'm hoping I'll be able to share about that some here as well. I also enjoy reading, so I would love to share some videos about like what I'm reading at the time. Just like cozy things in general as well, like staying home, making coffee, watching a favorite show, or going to a coffee shop. Those are all some of my favorite things to do. Number two is I have a passion for travel, but traveling or exploring a new place is one of my favorite things to do. I've been to several countries. I actually worked overseas for about a year. I am married. I'm married to an amazing, wonderful husband, and he's also a youth pastor. You'll get to learn a little bit about what life in ministry looks like. So we have a lot of fun getting to hang out with students in our community and getting to show them some kindness and love. I also have one son. He is 1 year old, so he keeps me very busy. And I'm hoping to share some vlogs about motherhood and just being a mom. Not that I really have a lot of wisdom to share. I'm literally only 1 year into this thing, but uh, just getting to share some of the things I've learned along the way, or just getting to do life with each other. Maybe if you're a mom or want to be a mom as well. Um, just getting to share what a bit of life is like for us specifically. So for the rest of this vlog, I'm hoping to take you along on a few days with me. The rest of the week will look like is I'm hoping to finish working on some of the projects that I've been working on. So I'm working on a birthday banner for one of my friends. I'm sewing it. It's using the woodlark blog tutorial. I'll try and show it here or link it down below. But it's a wonderful pattern if you want to make your own birthday banner. I made one for my son. I'll try and show a picture here. But it was so cute, and it's something that I'll be able to use for the next several years. So I'm excited to be making one for my friend just as a gift to her. So I'll be working on finishing that. I've sewn all like the banner pennants, I guess is what you call them, but I need to actually sew them onto the bias tapes. I'll try and show you a little bit of that as well. And then I'm also hoping to finish one of my knitting projects. I've been working on a scalloped edge washcloth. I've really enjoyed working on it, but I'm excited to finish it because I've decided to try and knit my first sweater ever. So, and I need the needles that I'm using for this washcloth. So, I'm really excited to finish that up so that I can then start the gauge swatch for my sweater. I'm going to be trying to make the step-by-step sweater by Florence Mill, something like that. I'll link it down below, but it's supposed to be very beginner friendly. I've never knit a garment before other than like a scarf or hat. I'm curious to see how this is gonna go, but I figure if I start now in July, maybe by October or November, maybe by then I will have a sweater I can hopefully wear. I'm hoping to start the gauge swatch for that this weekend. Tonight we have a small group. We meet with a group of people from our church every week, and we usually do a Bible study or we go through a book together. Over the summer, we keep it a little more casual and practical. So tonight we're just doing a fellowship night, which just means games and snacks. And so I'm excited for that because me and my husband, we love board games. So should be a good time. I also need to do some things around the house. That's sort of what the rest of this vlog looks like. I think first I'll just show you what the scallop washcloth looks like. And then tonight I'm hoping to finish the I-cord like loop to I don't know, the I-cord loop that goes on the corner of the washcloth so it can hang. And I've never done an I-cord loop. I'm pretty sure you need double pointed needles, but I don't have those. So I've seen some tutorials on how to do it with just circular needles. So I'm going to try that. But if anyone has any tips, let me know. Disclaimer, I'm not an expert sewist. I'm not an expert knitter. I literally started sewing in the fall, and I'll share more about my sewing journey in another vlog, but I literally just started sewing in the fall of this last year. So it hasn't even been a full year yet since I started sewing. Knitting, I did do some knitting in early college, but it was very like basic. I only ever did like a scarf and a hat. I've been getting back into knitting and I'm trying out some different techniques now. Anyways, I am not a pro at any of these things, so please don't take it as such. Okay, I've been rambling for a bit. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to show you first the project I'm working on. You guys can come along with me, so let's go. This is my current like work in progress, I guess, of that washcloth. So I'll just show you here. I'm following the pattern by Pearl Soho, but it's just the scallop washcloth and towel set. So I've only done the washcloth so far, but I really like it and it was a lot of fun. It was very easy, so I feel like it's very good for beginners. I used just a cotton yarn from Hobby Lobby. I think it's just the I Love Cotton or like My Friend's Cotton or something like that. I'll have to look it up. But anyways, it's literally just that yarn. I don't think it was the exact same weight, but because it's like a washcloth, I didn't care too much about it being the exact size. So I didn't do a gauge swatch. I know, please don't come after me, but I didn't do a gauge swatch for it because since it's just for me, I didn't care too much about it being the exact same gauge. I feel like it's a bit bigger, but I like it. And hey, an oversized, I tend to prefer oversized things like, you know, clothing and towels and stuff. So anyways, this is what I've done so far. So you can see here. And yeah, I think it's so cute. I like these little edges. I think it's just a cute little touch. I don't know if you can see the scallops very well. But yeah, I love the little scallops. I'm all about those little details. And I also like the colors. I'm an earth tone girl, so any earth tones, like those mustard golds, the terracotta colors, I'm obsessed with. So anyways, I think it's cute. So I just have to do this little like loop that goes on the edge. I'm hoping I don't mess it up. I'll be sad if I do. That is the washcloth that I'm working on, and I hope to finish it tonight. So
Hi. I'm looking a little crazy right now because my son was like playing with my hair while I was holding him. But I just got coffee with some of the girls in my small group and it was really good. We had coffee and we brought some of our hobbies and we kind of just did our hobbies together. It was really fun. It was a little chaotic because two of us have kids who are, one under the age of two. And the kids were, a little bit wild. My son was um, not wanting to be in a stroller. I was trying to hold him and do watercolor at the same time. So it was quite an experience. But hey, we did it. That's being a mom for you. Just wanted to show a couple of the things that I've done since then. One of my friends brought watercolor, and I never really was into watercolor when I was younger. I tried and I just wasn't super good, but this made me want to try it out a little more. I like those little watercolor workbooks I've been seeing all over social media and YouTube. So I've thought about getting one of those maybe in a few months or something. I'll get one and try it because honestly it was fun. It was relaxing. I don't really need another hobby, but it was cute. So it's not very good, but here's what I did. I don't know if you can see, but it's just some little tulips or flowers. I'm not an artist by any means. I guess in little ways, but not like the level of like my sister, for instance, who's like in an art program. I did finish the washcloth. I think I showed some footage, but I'll just show again here. I think it turned out so cute and I really want to make more now, but I'm like, I have committed to knitting a sweater as well. So I'm like, do I get another pair of needles? I don't know. It's really cute. I really like it. In addition, I started the gauge swatch for the Step by Step sweater by Florence Mill. I'm glad I'm doing a gauge swatch just so I can practice. This is what it's looking like. It's kind of a mess. I think I did garter stitch for the first part, and then I did a stockinette stitch, and now I'm trying ribbing. But for ribbing, I've never done ribbing, and I decided I wanted to try the twisted rib knit stitch because I heard it's a bit cleaner. So I was trying that, and I definitely messed up the first couple, so it's a good thing it's a gauge. So I got the hang of it, but then I realized, like, halfway through the ribbing, I'm using the wrong size needles. I forgot to size down. So that's why there's these huge gaps. It's already bigger gaps than I'm not sure that, like, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? I think it's like a little bit too, what do you even call this? Holy. I don't know. It's turning out a bit bigger than I want. So I think after I finish this one, I am gonna just go ahead and try and finish it, wash it, see how it turns out just to compare. But I do think I'm going to try a size down for needles. Now it's a size down from like what the pattern uses, but it's the correct size for the yarn I'm using, which is the Pound of Love by Lion Brand. And so I think maybe it will turn out better that way. I'm really glad I'm doing the gauge swatch because if I were just knitting the sweater and this had happened, I would have been so sad. And maybe it still will. I don't know. I'm definitely going to make mistakes, but like this, probably unacceptable. Okay. Well, that's what I've done so far just to catch you up. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do the rest of today is just I'm gonna try and finish the birthday banner that I'm working on for my friend. So I'll show you a little bit of that. And then I would like to finish this gauge swatch and then make the next gauge swatch with the size down and get those washed and blocked and everything because I'm really excited to start this sweater and I really want to start it. So I would like to get that done as quickly as possible.